Hello everyone, today I'm going to be checking out tacos at Compa Taqueria. Recently I've been craving tacos, and I actually don't know of any great taco places in my area, and I did a little bit of research on Yelp, and I turned up Tacos El Compa Taqueria as being one of the most popular taco shops in my area. All of the reviews on Yelp are really positive, and they're a small mom and pop shop, and in my opinion, I feel like mom and pop restaurants have some of the best food. All this talk is making me really hungry, so let's get some tacos now. I'm back with all the tacos now, and I decided to order the original tacos with all the different types of meat that they had on their menu. I ordered the Carne Asada tacos, Carnitas, Pollo, Chorizo, al pastor, and Chile Verde. I also got an order of the chips and pico de gallo, as well as an order of rice and beans. Let's start off the meal with some chips and salsa. The chips and salsa are great. Chips are delicious as always, nice and thick and crunchy. Really love the crunch from it. And this salsa is delicious. I love all the different things in there. You have some tomatoes, onion, cilantro, and of course it's full of jalapenos. I love that the pico de gallo isn't watery at all. It's almost like eating a salad. You have fresh, juicy tomatoes as well as crunchy onions, and it is so incredibly spicy from all the jalapenos, and I love it. I'm gonna start off with the Carne Asada tacos, as these are the most popular tacos on Yelp. I didn't add any salsa. They gave me a little bit of green and red salsa, and I think I'll try it on the next taco, but I'm just gonna have this one with a little bit of lime. I gotta start off by saying that I love the tortilla. It has the perfect texture, it's soft and chewy, and it tastes very clean. There's no sort of preservative flavors because it's homemade. The meat is nice and tender as well, and I love the crunch from the onions and the fragrance from the lime and cilantro. It would be really good with a little bit of salsa, but I'm just gonna move on to the next taco. These are delicious. I love that they also add a little bit of fat in here. It's almost like little pieces of steak fat, so it just adds a little bit of richness and deepness to the taco. Now for the Carnitas tacos, and I just added a little bit of green salsa to this one because I have a feeling it's gonna be a great combination. I'm really loving the texture of this taco. You have the soft and chewy tortilla, and the inside I'm going crazy over. You have the crunchy onions as well as the meat, which is soft and tender, and they almost tasted a piece of almost like fried carnitas because it's light and crispy. Not to mention that they also add slices of fatty skin, so that just adds a nice richness, similar to how they added steak fat to the carne asada. I just really like that addition. The skin has a really nice texture. It has a light and soft chew, and as you're chewing it, it just kind of melts in your mouth, and it has this sort of slight stickiness, almost like a roasted pork shoulder, and I really love that texture. The rich porky flavor of this carnitas is also addicting. It really makes you want to just take another bite after that first bite and keep going back to it. I really could finish this taco in just a matter of seconds. Now for the Pollo Tacos. The Pollo Taco is great. I added a little bit of the red salsa, and I really love the flavor on that. It's nice and light and smoky, and it has a little bit of tartness, and it definitely tastes like a tomatillo salsa, just like the green salsa, and the only difference is it's a little bit more smoky and slightly less tart than the green salsa, and I think it goes great with the chicken. It matches up nicely with the tender meat. The chicken is nicely flavored as well. It's nice and light, which really makes way for the salsa. It just tastes like it has a little bit of chili powder and maybe a tiny bit of cumin on it. Now for the al pastor taco, and in general at most taco shops, this is one of my favorites. There's a reason al pastor is my favorite. They do it really well here. It is definitely my favorite so far out of the tacos I've tried. The meat is intensely flavored. It has almost a slight sweetness, and you really get a rich smokiness. I almost taste a little bit of paprika possibly. Definitely taste cumin, and there's plenty of chili powder on there. Now for the chorizo tacos. This is my first time having chorizo in a taco. I'm obsessed again with the texture of this chorizo taco. The chorizo is ground up really finely. It's almost like fluffy because of the meat, and it's so melty in your mouth because of the rich fat content. I really enjoy that. It has a nice heaviness to the dish and a bit of more bulk, and I love the tortilla as well. You have all the oils from the chorizo that just soaks into it, and it stains the tortilla this nice bright vibrant red color. I reached the sad moment in the video. This is the last taco I'll be trying. This is the chili verde taco. This is another intensely flavored taco, and I'm hooked. I love the sauce. It's basically just tastes like it's pureed, pure tomatillos that have been roasted in an oven. So you have this deep, smoky flavor and a little bit of tanginess. That's the first thing I taste. And then the spiciness really creeps up onto you. It's not too overwhelming. It just pairs greatly with the meat. My favorite tacos that I definitely recommend getting are the chili verde taco as well as the al pastor. I didn't forget about the rice and beans. I'm gonna start off with the beans, and they gave me a choice of getting either whole beans or refried beans, but I decided to opt for whole beans because I think it's a little bit less on the rich side. And that's exactly what I thought it would be. They're just plain whole beans that have been boiled, and I like how it pairs with the tacos because it really takes away some of the richness, and it goes great to pair with the greasy meat. And now for the rice. The rice is delicious, has a rich tomatoey flavor, not too tart, a little bit salty, and a little bit of garlic. However, my only complaint is it is a little bit on the overcooked side, just because it's a little bit dry, but it's not too bad if you eat it with the salsa and the tacos, because you really won't notice the dryness at all. I also got a couple of drinks to wash down the food. I got the Manga Agua Fresca and the Horchata. I'm gonna start off with the Horchata. The horchata is so cold and refreshing, and it really doesn't taste like rice at all. It tastes like real milk. It's so rich and creamy, and I love all the cinnamon that's infused into there. This is such a refreshing and sweet drink. It's just like a dessert in a cup. Now for the Manga Agua Fresca. This is dangerously sugary and delicious. It almost tastes like fresh squeezed mango juice mixed with syrup, so it's definitely high in sugar. It just tastes like you're drinking a fresh mango syrup, and honestly, this would be great served over shaved ice. I know it sounds weird, but that's how rich and sweet it is. So a little bit on the sweet side for me, but I think it's great with the tacos. Out of the two drinks, I do prefer the horchata just because it's a little bit on the less sweet side. Some of my favorites on the meal were the chips and pico de gallo. I always love to have chips with my meal, and especially here the pico de gallo is super flavorful and spicy. I also love the tacos al pastor and the chili verde, and you have to top it off with the horchata drink. You all definitely need to check out Tacos El Compa Taqueria. I know you're gonna love all the dishes there. Let me know in the comments down below if you have any favorite taquerias in San Jose. And yeah, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure if you did to give a like, and also make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.